Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're going to take a look at FL Studio Mobile. So when you first buy it and you open it up, you're presented with this kind of thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set it up from the very, it'll start with, it'll load a demo track, but I want to go through all the basics, how to set it up, get started with your own stuff and understanding everything basically enough to get you going. Okay, so you can record audio in and stuff like that, but I haven't even bothered trying to mess around with that. Okay, so let's just go with creating a complete empty. Now when you hit new, you'll get some templates. You can have trance, hard house, mainly dance stuff kind of thing. But I'm just gonna do an empty template, and this is what you end up with. Sometimes you'll end up with on your screen, you'll be doing this and you'll think, where's my keyboard gone and stuff, but it's just this little corner here, and you can make the keyboard bigger, and it also contains your transport controls and your access to your mixer, because there's nothing there's just the master channel. And here you can have two keyboards basically, so it'll go the full, well at the moment it will go the full octaves of doubling up everything. So, and then we don't need that for this. And then we can resize the keyboard here, top grey line, like this, and move it along as well. So 2 fingers to resize, pinch and expand, 1 finger in the grey line to actually move the keyboard along. Here is your MIDI information, your tempo. Okay, so we'll go. Let's set our tempo on. Let's go backwards. And there are ways to do this like this, obviously, or you can tap. So I'm going to stick with 120, like that. Okay, and we're done. Tap outside. Record is it'll give you a count in. Okay, so when you hit record and then play, and then it will start to record. Okay, you can automate pretty much everything. This one here in the middle gives you your pitch bend and modulation. So we're ready to start to add a track. Okay, so what we'll do first is we'll go up here. No, sorry, excuse me. We'll just press this plus button here, and it'll ask us what type of track we want to add. So first of all, I'm going to add a drum sequencer there like this, and I'm going to use the FL Basic kit. So select the FL Basic kit. Now we can change out the sounds, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So first of all, let's just tap on this. Now if we tap on any of these, just hold and let go, it gives us options. So let's start with the kick. Now we can like fill beat. Okay, so let's do that, and it'll give us our basic 4 beats. Okay, so now we can take them out, or we can just draw in our beats here, and we can go on for as long as we like. Actually, see, we can't. If you've got a really long beat, it's going to get really annoying. But I mean, most beats repeat. Okay, so let's just clean that out there. So let's just basically do actually no, let's not. Let's just add our beats manually like that. Okay, so you see I'm just adding a very basic drum pattern here. But the cool thing about Loop is Fruity FL used to be Fruity, didn't it? Is that it kind of functions like your original one did in the actual thing. So let's go back to the beginning. And it'll just loop. You'll see this little, just above the mixer, there's a little pull-up thing like that. And that allows you to do different things to the... So let me just quickly explain how that works. Okay, so let's just take these last load of hi-hats on this last bar here. So we've got the first bar will do the 8th, and then it'll all go into 16ths. At the moment, okay, we have velocity, so we can draw in a velocity ramp. So when that plays through, it'll go up. And then also you have here pan. Pan's nice, especially on stuff like this, because you can go like this. I suggest you listen through headphones, okay, because it'll sound much better. Right, yeah, I'm at the end of, sorry, my eyes. So let's see what that sounds like. Go back. Okay, cool. So you've got the ramp now, and then you've got it going like this between your ears. And then finally you have your pitch control. Okay, so pitch control is really neat as well, because you can, if you listen through your headphones again, you'll hear the effect of pitch. Let's get rid of the pan. You can hear it better on the bass drum. Okay, so they're your basic editing tools there. Now you can add another drum here by just going choosing from any of the drums and stuff like this. So you could say, oh, let's have what cymbals have we got here? Okay, so that's in now, and we could sort of add that to play at the beginning of everything. So we can close that now, and let's add, oh yeah, before I do, let me just give you a few basics, because otherwise will get confusing how this works. If you want to copy your thing to another 2 bars here, just long hold it for a little bit, and you can delete it, you can snap it to grid. That means if you've entered the notes by hand, then you can snap it to grid. You can edit it again, okay, or let's just do it again, long hold, let's press copy, and now we've copied it. Let's just tap there. Okay, now don't quick tap, because you'll get clip, and what clip will do is add a blank clip for you to start working in at a specific amount of bars that you've set. Okay, so let's just long hold a little bit and then paste, and then you can just move it there, and it will be exactly the same. However, what you can do now is touch on this part of the timeline where it says 3, draw across there, and then you have a looped section, and that will just loop and loop. But then you can just add a new section. Okay, now let me just play from the beginning here. To get rid of the loop, to move the loop at any time, just hold on the number or the drag bar, and you can adjust the loop. You can't go, here's the thing, you can't go further than your already recorded data, but I'll show you how you can get around that as well. So not that you need to be fair, just long hold in the center. So loop, long hold, gets rid of the loop. Rewind now, and you can play. That's cool. So you've added your bit to your second part. Now say for instance you're completely entirely happy, but you just want that beat to go on, and you don't have to copy and paste. You don't have to neither. Okay, so you don't have to go on forever and ever. You just long hold. You'll get your information, and you'll get these two little dots appear. These are the drag bar, so all you need to do is drag it out, and then you've extended your pattern from where you dragged it out. So it'll be exactly the same again for the second 2 sets of bars. Okay, okie dokie. Now, let's go back to there. Say, for instance, now that you want to change your actual drum sound. Okay, when you're in drum sequencer, the way to do this is this. You double tap on it so you're in the edit mode again, and then long hold any of the drums that you want to change the sound of. Now, what you saw before, we can fill beat, we can delete, we can clone, or we can load sample. And this is where all our zillions of kicks. So let's say, okay, we'll have with that one. As soon as you select, you can audition it, obviously. You select it just by tapping outside, and now we've changed our kick. Brilliant. Now, okay, so we can exit our editor. Now we have our drum kit going there, and let's say we've got it going over there. Well, that's an odd amount of bars for the start off, so let's hold that again, and let's extend that to our 8 bars. Tap outside. Now let's add some master effects just to our drum pattern. And this is, like I said, I don't want to go like this. Is a basically setting up tutorial, not a let's build a song tutorial, you know what I mean? So with our selected track, we can tap on it and we have access to our solo, and it's obviously you can solo it out, or your level, your mixer level sort of thing. But you also have your mixer level there as well, and your pan. Now let's just go back. This, we can close that now. This here, okay, this is what you need. Oh, you can expand this as well, by the way, so it's bigger. I don't know if it did show you back, but so you can see. Anyway, this here, you tap on that, and this is your master channel for like the drum track, and you'll get this for all the tracks that you put in. There'll be a master channel. Okay, so all we need to do now to start adding effects is, oh, well, that's nice. Let's add, for the start off, let's add, and these are the effects you can add. You can also use Interlap Audio and Audiobus. I'm not going to get into that now because I found that a little bit strange and weird, the way they've done it, and not the way I'd have done it at all, but there you go. Hit reverb, so we've added some reverb. So let's fill that out a bit, and then we can add another one. We can add, say, let's add, I don't know, let's add a distortion. Oh no, let's not add a distortion. Let's add a delay. It's always nice on the drums, isn't it? And on and on and on until you're happy. Okay, so let's now add another instrument. Okay, so let's just put plus, and it'll ask us what we want to add. Now, I don't have the JMS, and I haven't bought the transistor bass. I already had direct wave and mini synth from the previous version from years ago. All right, so we're going to start with, let's start with mini synth. Okay, as soon as we hit it, we can say, oh, let's have a bass. Okay, let's have bass, and then we can sample. Well, that'll do. So we could just close that then, and then you'll see you've immediately presented with a MIDI editor. But we don't want the MIDI editor. Well, I don't want it anyway. But if you want to, that's how you can open Now you see it's automatically created a blank clip for you. That was what you just seen. So that's what that is. Okay, I don't want that, so I can actually get rid of that. So delete, because I'm going to record via my MIDI keyboard. Now there it is. I'm set up with the piano keyboard here beside me. It won't automatically recognize. As soon as you plug in, you'll think to yourself, right, I'm like, because what you need to do is go to settings, MIDI, and then choose whichever MIDI device that you want to use. All right, so I'm using USB MIDI, so easy peasy. And there it is. So we're going to record a little bit of a bass line here. Now, I'm not going to be bothered about recording over the whole of that. So I'll do what I said before. We can just hold on there and draw out our thing. So we've got and it should loop back. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to record a little bit of bass line. I'm going to record a little bit of bass line and then I'll show you the cool stuff you can do with that as well. So what I said before is you just hit record and it will give me a 4-bar count in now. Stop. Right, it didn't loop, but it doesn't matter. I don't know why it didn't loop. Oh, I know why, because I'm in record mode and it may think I want to record for a lot longer than that. Just stretch that out over the whole lot, so I've not. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to add automation to that bass. So now we've got our bass channel selected, we can open this and you can see that there's our mini synth. Okay. So let's stop that, let's hit record, let's do this. And you can see we've added automation lines or whatever automation that we put in. And also now, so I could say, well, okay then, let's draw out that again and that again. And it's cool, it just copies the automation. So say for instance, okay, I went a bit mad then and didn't need that. So it can delete that automation line, delete it, delete that one too, delete that one too, delete, and we're just left with the good one. And then we can draw out our loop. That's okay. So you can see that, and also obviously you can change out the sound as well, blah blah. So let's add now a direct wave. Sorry, I want to get preset list again. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm going too quick, aren't I? Look, this is what happens, right? So if you want to change the sound that you already have selected here, which is absolutely nothing, just go to preset list inside your track manager, and then let's see, keyboard, and that'll do. And you know, the instruments are very, very, very good and very responsive as well. So let me just I'll play a little bit, yeah. beautiful sounds. So let's just have a quick jam over the top of that. And I think you're basically getting the idea of how it works now. So I don't need the clip. So I can delete that. Okay, so I'm just going to record over these couple of bars here. Don't know what I'm going to record. It sound okay, I suppose. Right. You can see it's recorded my my sustain pedal information, which was on MIDI channel 64, automatically mapped. Excuse me. So anyway, so you get the idea of that. I think really that's it for this, for the thing. You can like I said, you can go on and on and on. Now here's the other thing as well. Like I said before, I can't extend that any further. But if I just like tap it there for a clip and add a clip, that clip will be completely blank. And let me just get rid of the loop as well. And then the track will run on like that, blank, until it hits the blank clip. And then it would loop back again. Watch. Whether the loop is on or off. Which is mind-bogglingly weird. But anyway, now here's the thing, right? Sharing it, getting your stuff out.